Hey guys, how you doing? This is Juan with Liberty Graphic Designs. Today we're going to be printing 100 t-shirts in less than 1 hour. Yes, this is a challenge that Stan Banks and I had going on for like 2 months. But honestly, I think Stan already backed out because he knows that he can win. But I'm going to keep my end of the deal and I'm going to do my challenge today. So I'm actually gonna film this. I'm gonna make a video on me printing everything, and then I'm gonna go live. Right now it's like 5:20. I'm gonna go live at 7. So right now I'm actually burning the screens. I'm getting everything ready because I have a mess. I just finished making a video on this right here on a tumbler, and now I'm getting ready for the challenge. So we're gonna be printing all those shirts. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. Again, I'm going to be burning the screens right now. Okay, so like I was saying, I just finished making a tumbler. The tumbler video. So, I gotta get everything out of the way because I have a mess, and then I gotta get all the shirts ready to go. I haven't made the screens yet. That's what I'm doing right now. So what you guys are gonna be seeing is actually me making the screens and then setting them up, and then we're gonna go live. And then this video is actually gonna be seeing footage from the live session. So you're not gonna see on this video, you're not gonna see the entire print job. That's gonna happen live today. What's today? I think today is the 25th. Today, 25th or the 26th? I think it's the 25th. February the 25th. Right now it's about 5:20, somewhere in there. But yeah, but you're not gonna see everything on this video. You will see it on the live video. So if you want to see the entire thing, it's gonna happen live. However, the live session, they're not gonna get to see me burning the screens and setting everything up. They're not gonna see that. So you're the lucky ones on this video that you're gonna see me burning the screens, washing them out, getting them ready, and then setting them up. That's what you guys are gonna see in this video. So let me finish moving some of the stuff that's in the way. Like for example, you know, these boxes and stuff. All the stuff that I have in the way. And I'll take you to the back so we can create or burn the screens. So just real quick, I said I was gonna do a 3-color job. I decided to go with just 2 colors, which is my logo. Not this one. This is one of my logos, but my normal logo, which is this one right here. That's what I'm gonna be printing. Again, I said I was gonna do 3 colors. I don't think there's a need for 3 colors because there's just no need. There's no need for me to be advertising somebody else's work, because that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna put, and here it goes. I'm gonna advertise super color, because super color. The thing is that Stan said that it's you know, heat pressing is faster than screen printing. I can tell you right now, no, it's not. It is not faster. And we're about to prove that in about an hour and a half. So let me get this out of the way. And let's go and burn those screens. Okay, so this is my exposure unit. And there's my 2 screens. So like I was saying, I'm just gonna do my logo. My logo has 2 colors. That's one. Here's the other one, the other side of it. So for those of you that don't know screen printing or how this works, how this process works, you know, this is how we do it. We use a positive, and then we coat the screens with emulsion, and that's gonna create an image on the screen, you know, with the exposure unit. So that's what I'm doing right now. We'll close it down. We'll turn the the vacuum on. Lock it in place. And now I'm gonna set the time and turn it on. Turn the vacuum off. So this is gonna take 30 seconds, and in 30 seconds the light's gonna come on, and you'll see the light when it comes on. It's nice and purple. You'll see it. It'll expose the screens. Once we expose the screens, then we'll take them into the washout booth, wash them out, and then we'll put them out to dry. And again, I don't know exactly what time it is, but it's about 5:20, 5:30, somewhere in there. I'll check in a little bit. Here comes the exposure unit. Let me tilt it down so you guys can see the. Okay, so as you can see right here, the light is already coming on, and it'll turn nice and bright here in a little bit. Gives out this nice purple hue. But anyways, let me take this opportunity to show you guys that whenever you're working with your screens, you don't have to be in a dark room. As long as there's not like excessive amount of light, you can work with the lights on. I'm working with the lights on right now, and you'll see how I'm going to take these screens out and then go wash them out all in the light. By the way, I'm exposing in about, I never checked this, but I'm exposing at about, I want to say 30 seconds. So that's it. It's done. Turn that off. And the screens are going to look exactly the same as when they went in. So now we'll take this out. And again, you'll see how slow I'm working, just to let you guys know that you can work in the light. There's a lot of people say, no, you need a dark room and you have to be in the dark and you'll ruin your screens. Light, you know, it doesn't ruin it. It takes about 3 hours to ruin a screen, so we're not going to be here for 3 hours. So I'm just removing the tape that I put in there. So okay, so now I'm going to take you into the washout booth, and we're going to wash this out. Okay, so here we are at the washout booth, and I'm going to try to stay out of the way so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm using just a regular spray head. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wet the front of the screen and then the back of the screen on both of them. And then you'll see the image starting to appear. This is going to be very loud. So even if I want to say something, you guys are not going to be able to hear me. And you see how the image starting to appear? So now I'm going to spray the back of them. Okay, so there was some questions that somebody asked on one of the lives is regarding when you're washing out your screens. Let me see if I can get it to look a little better. Okay, so there was some questions about washing out the screens, and I think it was George Lopez, the one that asked this question. When you wash them, do you spray it directly? I usually don't spray it like that. I usually spray it like that, at an angle like that. Flip it over. Spray the back, and that was the question. Do you just spray the front or you spray the back too? No, you want to spray both sides so it actually comes off easier. So you see some people using a what do you call this? A pressure washer. I don't use a pressure washer. You don't have to use a pressure washer. That's too much pressure. This is good enough. I'm taking too long right now, guys. But yeah, it's gonna start coming off right now. So that's usually what you want to see, all the emotion, come out. And right now what I'm checking for is make sure that I don't have any spots where I can still see emotion. And it looks good, so let's do the next one. Okay, that was done as well. So if some of you are wondering what kind of emotion I'm using, this is Keywall Polycol Multi-Text Red. Yeah, that's a mouthful. And as you guys can see, as you guys notice, I don't use tape. I use my emotion. I go all the way to the frame. That way I don't have to put tape. This is one of the things that Stan Banks was saying in one of his videos. That it takes forever to prep it, to put the tape. I don't use none of that crap. That's extra money that you have to spend on the tape, and you have to spend extra time to remove the tape. So when you go to reclaim the screen, now me, when I go to reclaim the screen, all I have to do is remove the ink, put it in my dip tank, and then wash it out. I don't have to be removing any kind of tape. So another thing I do is I wipe it clean. Now this little trick right here, I don't recommend for everybody. If you don't expose your screens correctly, this trick right here can ruin your screens. So be really careful. If your screens are not exposed correctly, when you do this, you're gonna wipe off your artwork. So right now what I'm doing is I'm removing the excess water. So hold it up to the light. I don't see any more water on the artwork. So again, this right here is another thing that they were claiming, that this is heat pressing or the heat transfers are faster because you don't have to do this. They say that this takes forever. You'll see, I told them I can get 100 shirts done from start to finish in less than 3 hours. That's impossible with what do you call it? Heat transfers. So now I'm putting that screen in the rack to dry, and I'm gonna dry this one. Again, if you want to do this trick like I'm doing here with a microfiber, be careful. Make sure your towel is completely dry. Make sure it's not wet. Make sure it's not damp, because if it's wet, it's gonna catch the emulsion, is gonna peel it right out. So, and also make sure that your screens are exposed correctly. And then what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of pushing the fibers in the screen so it'll pick up whatever water is still in there. And then I'll hold it up to the light to make sure that I don't have any excess water, which I don't. I just put it on the rack and let it dry. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a fan, one of these fans in front of the screens. That way they'll dry, and it'll take about 30 minutes. Okay, so that's it. The screens are in the drying rack. Right now they're gonna be dry in about 30 minutes. So we still got about an hour for when we're gonna start printing. So those will be ready in about 30 minutes. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna show you how we create specific colors. Like for example, if you see my logo is red and royal blue. I have this ink, but I want to show you how cheap it is for us to create these inks where we don't spend that much. I mean, on 100 shirts, if you guys go with like super color, right, which is what Stan is saying that is the greatest, right? It's not the greatest, trust me. If you guys were to go with super color for 100 prints, I have no idea how much you guys are going to be spending on just the prints alone, which is the ink, okay? That's what it doesn't matter which way it's going to come. The ink, it doesn't matter if I'm going to print it using screens or if I'm going to print it using transfers. There's still going to be ink either way. So if I go with super color, it's going to cost me anywhere from $500 to $800 on 100 prints. Unless they give you a really cool deal, but what I've seen on their prices, they're not giving you a cool deal. I'm going to be spending about 5 cents per print. Yes, 5 cents. And that might be a little too much. So this is another thing that whenever we did the challenge, that was the actual thing that we were talking about. And then this guy from, I don't even know his name, I don't care for his name, but this guy from Top Prints, I think it's called, Top Transfers, there you go. He said, on that challenge, he said that transfers are not only more profitable, no, he said transfers are not only easier or faster, they're more profitable. That is the dumbest, most stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life as a screen printer. How can you say that a heat transfer is cheaper and faster than screen printing this way? It's just plain stupid. Stupid. He challenged me and I said, okay, let's do the challenge, but it's going to cost you $5,000. Till today, I haven't heard anything from him. So, guys, is there room for transfers? Yes. Are transfers at heat transfers, are they good? Yes. Am I saying that they suck? No. I am not saying that. There is a spot, there is a place, there is room for transfers. But transfers, the whole thing I'm talking about is that transfers are not faster nor more profitable than screen printing. By far, they are not. Unless you're the company selling the transfers, then yes, you can make a killing. Because the paper, and I'm going to show you here in a little bit, the paper for 110 of them, I paid $20. $20 for 110 pieces of paper. For heat transfers, I pay $20. And I can print my own transfers at that, which it'll cost me up to 10 cents for the ink. So if you divide 110 divided, $20 divided by 110, that's going to give you about 5.3 cents per piece of paper, plus another 10 cents per ink. For the ink. You're looking at about anywhere from 15 to 20 cents per print. You guys are paying $3 to $8 per page, per print. Tell me, how is that more profitable? It's not. It's just plain stupid. That's what it is. It's not. Again, for the company selling these transfers, yes, it's profitable because they only invested 20 cents in the print. I know they have to get all this machinery. I know they have to get all of that stuff, but so do we. That's one of the arguments. You don't have a press, you don't have equipment. Yeah, that's true. That's when transfers come in. But if you have all the equipment, transfers are just plain stupid. Plain stupid. I mean, unless there's somebody out there that can prove me wrong. I'm open-minded. So if you're willing to prove me wrong, go ahead, prove me wrong. But again, you know, if I don't get kickbacks from none of these companies, right? So I always say the best reviews are those that are free. So if I was to but if I was to talk about a good company that sells transfers, I will go with 613 Originals. For a simple reason is that they have sent me some samples and they work really good. I was so freaking impressed. I was like, damn dude, this works really good. And their prices were super cheap. I mean, I don't know what their prices are now, but 2 years ago, they quoted me 20 cents per print. 20 cents for the print that I'm gonna do right now. At 20 cents, I will actually quit screen printing. It's like 20 cents, really? You know, if you're gonna do that for me for 20 cents, yes, that makes a lot of sense. But if you're gonna charge me $5 per print, per transfer, no. Like the song says, hit the road, Jack. So yeah, let's go, and I'm gonna show you how I create my ink. That way you guys can see. I'm gonna show you what $5 worth of ink looks like. Okay, so I said I was gonna show you what $5 worth of ink looks like, right? So I'm gonna mix my own ink, and it's probably a little more than $5. Let's say $10. Maybe probably not even that much, but I'm gonna be mixing both the royal blue and the red, and I have the formula here for both of them. Like for example, this one is for the royal blue, this one is for the red, and what I'm doing is mixing Matsui inks. So that's what this is. This is water based, and I'm mixing my own inks. So that one is calling for 430 grams of clear. So that's what this thing over here is. Let me move it over so you guys can see what I'm opening. So this one right here, that's what this is. This is the clear. That's just the name. It's not clear, it's white. But I need 430 grams. Again, and the reason why I'm doing this is so I can show you how cheap it is for you to create your own ink. I mean, buying the kits may not be as cheap. This kit will cost about, it'll cost you $500 with the clear and everything, making sure that, let me zero this out. Can't see it. There you go. Let's zero out. So I need 430 grams. I can't even see it from over here. Oh, I need to put it on grams. There you go. Now let me zero that out. Oh, that's zero. I'll put that in here. Oh, look at that. I went a little over the 400, so I need to take 50 grams out. Excuse me, guys. I can hardly see it from here. That looks like I need to take out some more. There you go. Let me see where I'm at. 438. So if you can see it, it says 430.9. So take out just a little bit. Oh, perfect. Right there. 430. So to that 430, I need to add 22.6 of red. This one right here. And for that, I'm going to need a syringe. So, need to shake this real good. And I should have mixed that first. I should have mixed the red first. So, that's what I'm going to do. Because it's kind of hard for the, what do you call it? For the scale to read that out. Because this one, I got to use this crack scale. Yes, I said crack. Let me zero that out. So that's 0, and I need 22. What was it? 22.6. So I'm probably mixing a little too small of amount of ink. I don't think that's gonna be enough for 100 shirts, but we'll see. So let's get 22 ounces. I forgot to check if it's on ounces. Grams. Yeah. Okay, so I need to get 22 grams. That's 10. $21. Just a little bit more. So I need it to be 22.6. I know you cannot see the numbers because those numbers are so small. There you go, 22.6. Put the rest back in the container. And now for this, you get, these pigments are like super concentrated. So you need a towel to clean it, because I made a mess. And you need some water. So you can clean the syringe, because obviously we're going to be using this syringe more than once. So I'm going to use a bottle of water. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up the syringe with water and then just dispose of it. Let me open this bottle. This bottle, that's going to be my... Let me close this before I drop it. Okay, so now I'm just going to dispose of this water. And again, because we're going to be mixing another color, I need this syringe to be clean. And on this one, you want to use gloves because this is pigments and they get all over your hands. So, and guys, I'm running a little late. I said I was going to go live at 7. It's almost 7. That's why I'm trying to hurry. There you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this into this container because we already knew that that was the right amount. So there you go. Move this out of the way. Okay, so there's our red. All I gotta do is just mix it. And then to this, I'm gonna add some retarder. What this is gonna do is gonna keep it from drying on my screen. And that's about 4% by weight. And then I'm gonna add some of this. You guys can see it. Let me move it a little bit. I'm gonna add some of it in this container right here. That's this is brand new too. This one is almost like a catalyst. Man, I am so far behind. I don't even know what time it is. It's probably already 7. Yeah, it's probably already 7 and everybody's going to be waiting. So this one right here is it's called quick additive. And what this is, it's part of the stuff that I added in basically like a catalyst. So that's what that is. but I need to clean my spatula. And on this one we use it, what is this, 9% by weight. I'm not going to weigh it though. You can also do it by volume. So make sure you get it inside the container. And again, that's called quick additive. There you go. I'm going to move this one out of the way. I don't want to drop it. And now we can mix this. So what that was, the last thing that I added in there, that's it's kind of like a catalyst. It's so it doesn't come off the shirt. So it'll stay in there the longest, so it won't wash out. So there you go, that's my red. And this right here will, I don't know if it's gonna make 100 shirts. It's gonna be very close. And again, if I was to price everything out on this thing, on this little container, it's gonna work out to about anywhere from $5 to $10. I don't think it'll hit the $10. Let me clean my spatula. And again, you don't have to do this. You can buy this already made. And I'm saying this because I know there's going to be people that's going to be like, whoa, did you see how long he took to mix the ink and stuff? Yep. So let's close this one. Yeah, there's going to be some people saying that I took forever to mix that ink. So let's zero this one out. And then now we're going to mix the royal blue. And the royal blue is calling for these two blues right here. So I gotta shake them. There you go. And then we got, I don't think you guys can see it on the video, but for example, blue MB, I need, where am I at? Blue MB, I need 7.8 ounces, so very, very little. That's this one. I'm talking about, it's just about a quarter of the syringe. So pigments, these pigments are very concentrated. You don't need a lot. Well, that was mostly air. What did I say? 7.8 grams. That's 6, 7, so what, 7.8? 7.6. I'm gonna leave it like that, 7.7. Okay, on this one, since it's blue, I usually don't clean it, but I do need a towel so I don't get ink on my table. This is my folding table. T-shirt folding table. So now this blue right here, I need MG, make sure MG, I need 6. So as you can see, this is not a lot of ink, guys. Like, you don't need a whole bunch of ink. You see how much ink I got on my syringe? That's probably too much. So let me zero that out. There you go. And usually when you add in more ink, you want to put it you want to put it on a different spot. Oh, actually I need 2 more grams. 6.1. So there you go. Put the excess back in the bottle. And now we clean the syringe. And that's going to be it for our inks. I'm going to put some of this stuff right here. And I'm going to clean the syringe now. I don't need it anymore, but I don't want to leave the ink in there. Again, like I said, I can do the 100 shirts under 3 hours. And I meant everything from start to finish. And as you can see, I started at 5:20. I don't even know what time it is, but I know I'm late. I don't need that anymore. We don't need this anymore. So now we need, oh, I did not any softener. So this one right here is just to make the shirts feel softer than they are. There you go. So now we don't need this one anymore, but we do need this one. I have to come around because I can't see this one. Let's zero this out. Okay, and for that one we need clear. We need 416. 416 of the clear. Let me move it over this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm adding the clear right now. Let me see, we need 416. Where am I at? We're exactly at 400. So I gotta come around because I can't see. I went over by a little bit, but that's not too bad. So this one also requires regular white 3OM. And that's 22. That's just a little bit, so probably the rest of this will do. Okay, so that's it for this one. What we gotta do is mix it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put that. I forgot to put the quick additive. Okay, so now we're gonna add, let me get rid of this. I don't need this anymore. We're gonna add some quick, let me move this over. We're gonna add some quick additive. And again, this is so it stays on the shirt longer. And I know this is not for everybody, especially mixing the inks. You know, you guys, you know, don't like messy stuff. That means you guys don't like money. That's done. I'm doing that stuff all over my fingers. Right there. There's your blue. I don't know why I said at the beginning, I don't know why I said royal blue. This is more like navy blue. So this is done. Ink is ready to go. Everything is ready to go. Let me go get the screens so we can set them up, and then we can start printing. Okay, so I got the screens right here. Let me turn this on. I'm going to turn the oven on, or the dryer. Make sure everything is running. Okay, so now what I gotta do on the screens, gotta make sure that there's no pinholes. I haven't seen a pinhole in quite a while. So on this one, I'm gonna keep my what do you call it? My registration marks. Okay, so it's pretty late already, guys. It's 7:20 already, or hold on, let me check. Yeah, it's 7:10 right now. So I'm running behind. So let me show you what I'm doing real quick. Okay, so what I'm doing is you notice there's several lines right here. I'm lining up my registration marks to my lines on my palette. Just like that. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these test pellets right there. Bring it down. I'm going to grab my ink. I'll put some ink in here, not a whole lot. Right now I just want to try it out. I'm gonna grab a squeegee, and I'm gonna do my test print. Just like that. So there's my test print. Now what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna take one of these. I'm gonna take one of these application tape. So this don't have to be perfect. All I gotta do is this is just for my registration. So this right here is what Stan Banks was saying. The registration takes forever. I'm gonna show you how long it takes me. Oops. I just hit the camera. Sorry guys, I had to move the camera back because I hit it with the screen. So here we go. This is how long it takes to register a screen. All we gotta do is just line up those marks right there. Let me bring it in closer. Hopefully you guys can see it. So if you notice, I'm gonna move it so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see that red behind it. So all I gotta do is line up those registration marks. And this is what he was saying, that he would, Stan Banks was saying that it would take like, I don't know, like an hour to register this right here. Well, let's see how long it takes. Done. I'm gonna get another squeegee. And I'm gonna get my other ink. I'm gonna add just a little bit. And I mean, that little bit goes a long way, a very long way. You'll see how long it goes. Let me clean this. Okay, so now these registration marks I don't need. I don't need the second ones. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a piece of tape on those so they don't show through. So I really don't need those registration marks. I mean, they're useful to land, to see if you're landing on top of them, but I really don't need them. And now that I know that I don't need them, I'm gonna go ahead and block this ones as well. Because after this, we're gonna start printing. That's it. So now we'll do our second color. Water base, we always want to flood. And that's it. Look at that. You see that? It's perfect all the way around. Let me show you. So you can see everything is nice all the way around. So that Stan was saying that it takes forever to register a job. No, it doesn't. I'm done with this. This can go in the trash. We don't need it anymore. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get all the shirts ready. I'm gonna get my laptop because again, I'm super late. 7:28. I already changed. So it's 7:28. My phone is 10 minutes fast, but I'm late. I'm gonna go get my laptop so I can go live, and you guys are gonna watch the whole thing. So from this point on, you're just gonna see me printing. I'm gonna take this sweater off because I'm already sweating. I'm gonna get another shirt. Let me show you. I'm gonna be wearing the ridiculous Waldo shirt. So let me get out of this sweater, and then let me get my laptop so I can go live. You guys are gonna be watching the whole thing, but again, I'm not gonna be referring to you anymore. You're just gonna see it on the video as we go by. Okay. What's up, guys? I am super late. I am so sorry. I was setting up the screens. I was setting up, making the ink and everything. I know nobody's here yet, but soon you will be here. Let me get the shirts so I can get the shirts ready. I am running a little behind. I'm gonna get out of this sweater because I'm already sweating. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. What's up, guys? Dang, it's a lot of people here already. Sorry, guys, I am running a little bit behind. I was setting up the screens and making the ink and stuff, so that's why I'm a little behind. Of course you know that. Okay, so we're gonna find out what's faster, heat pressing or screen printing. We know for a fact that screen printing is more profitable, even though we got a bunch of people or a few people saying that it's not profitable. It's a bunch of bull. Let me get some more shirts, because I think my camera is going to be in the way. Okay, so let me set up this camera. That way I can, on the video, they can see what I'm printing. That sucks. My monitor died. I have no idea if it's in focus. Yeah, I have no idea if that thing is in focus. I'm just gonna set it up like that so on the video they can see what I'm doing. Let me go back up, or actually, oops, I forgot to put ink. I need ink. Okay, so go ahead and start. Let me know when we hit the 1 hour mark. Again, whichever comes first. I ran out of ink because I only made a pint of ink. I didn't make a lot of ink. So Dang, the camera's gonna be in the way. Oh, sorry guys. Let me bring this down because this camera is gonna be in the way. Yes, the time is running already. So I'm just making sure that I don't hit the camera. Cool, we're good. We are good. My monitor on my camera died. Battery's dead. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna be talking, but I'm not gonna be able to read your comments, guys. Ooh, I'm not gonna make it if I keep making mistakes like that. There you go. Time's up. What time is it? Ha! 8:01. It took me 31 minutes. I don't know how many shirts I made, but that was 31 minutes. 31 minutes. I don't know how many shirts yet, but 31 minutes. For those of you that are like, ooh, it's too messy. Freaking fruity guys. This is how bad it is to clean the screens. Excusez-moi. So it took me 31 minutes, guys, and for those of you that are always complaining that it's too messy to clean up, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to clean up, okay? I'm gonna back up the camera a little bit because I don't want to get any ink on it. So I'm gonna show you how easy it is to clean up. So this is where everybody complains that it's too messy. And since I'm doing this right now, guys, say no to cards. You know, those little cardboard things that you guys use? Freaking sure we're piling up over there. So water base is best if you clean it up right when you're done. As soon as you're done, clean it up. It's easier. It's easier if you clean it up as soon as you're done. Oops. Look, right, this is one of your shirts. No, it's actually one of my old shirts. So this is what I do with my old shirts. Then I'm going to show you something like what I do to clean up my water-based inks. I use a little bit of a degreaser. So there you go. One down. Put it away. Now I gotta get all this ink. I hope you guys can see it on the video, because my camera, I'm sorry, my what do you call it? My monitor is dead. I don't have any battery. Just got it on my finger. Oh, for those of you that say it's nasty and it's messy, look what I did. I got it all over my finger. Ooh, I think I'm gonna die now. So usually what I do, guys, is I clean my screens as my dryer is cooling down. That way, by the time I'm done cleaning the screens, my dryer is cool and I can turn it off. So again, what I'm spraying right now is water with degreaser. So there you go. One screen done. Let's get the other one. That's the last one. That sucks. That really sucks. So, only had 80. Is that what it was? Let me count it again. I'm gonna move you guys a little bit so I can count them. And I'm gonna put them right in front of you. Who guessed 80? Did anybody guess 80? That really sucks. That means that that they shorted me on the shirts, because I know I ordered 100 and I had, you know, that pile when I was arranging the shirts, the pile where these blue ones were, those were extra. So I thought it was gonna be like 130. Maria said 80 shirts. So let me see. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. That sucks. So there you go, guys. Kind of disappointed. We only hit 80 shirts. I honestly thought that we had 130. I should have counted them before I even did the whole thing. But anyways, 31 minutes for 80 shirts is not bad. So another 20 shirts would have taken me maybe 10 more minutes. So I still could have done 100 shirts in under an hour. So 100 shirts would have taken me about 40, maybe 45 minutes. That's not bad. You know, I started the video at 5:30 or 5:20 when I started the video. It's now 8:30, so it took me 3 hours to do everything. But what you guys didn't see on the video is that I actually took an hour lunch. So in reality, it took me 2 hours to make 80 shirts from start to finish. That's from making the screens, everything, to finish. Now, talking about the profit, okay? So that's 80 shirts. If I take those 80 shirts and sell them for 14 bucks, the profit it's a lot compared to the heat transfers. Now, if I was to buy the box of heat transfers for 110 heat transfers, it will cost me 20 bucks. So I can print those. Remember, I made the ink, so the ink cost me about 10 bucks. So if I was to print all those transfers, it would have cost me about $40 to print. Not only 100, it'll probably be more because you saw the ink that was left. So those transfers, I can sell those transfers for even 50 cents and still make a killing. So that's what I meant, what I was talking about, that heat transfers are not more profitable than actual screen printing. Don't let them lie to you. All these people that are doing it just blowing smoke out of their booty. That's all they're doing. Because they want to keep making all that money. There's nothing wrong with transfers. Nothing wrong with transfers. There's a lot wrong with lying to your customers. That's what I disagree on. When they come and say that it's more profitable, you can kiss my behind. It's not more profitable. But yeah, I mean, I don't like it when they lie to the customers. That's why I did this challenge. I am so sorry. I was under. I thought I had 130 shirts. I should have counted before I even started. But that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, trust me, I agree with you 100%. Do not spend your money on you know what people say. Make sure you do your research before you actually buy whatever they're selling you. Again, if you're gonna go with transfers, I don't do transfers. I don't buy transfers. But if I was to buy transfers, I don't get any kickbacks from anybody. But the transfers that I tried in the past and they actually worked for me was 613 originals. They're the only ones that I saw that actually worked, and they were very, very cheap. They quoted me 20 cents per transfer. That's why I say, you know what, just go with them. So again, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you liked it. If you want one of these shirts, send me an email. And if you find me in a good mood, I might send you one. No, but joking aside, I'm gonna put these shirts on Etsy. If you guys wanna pick one up, I'm gonna put them in there for very, very cheap, just so you guys can pick up the what do you call it? The shipping. I hate paying for shipping. So if you guys want one of these shirts, I will order some more to have plenty of them. And again, so if you can pick up shipping for these shirts, then you're welcome to have one. Thank you, guys. I will catch you on the next one. It was a pleasure like always. God bless you, and I will see you later.